So if you think tech is not going to be everywhere, think again. What about on your license plate? Technology. Digital license plates. Imagine that. Well, California thinks that it won't be something you'll have to imagine for much longer. They're talking about digital LED-based license plates. Basically, turning your license plate into a monitor that would show, the numbers, your license plate, whatever background it is. But here's the thing. When you come to a stop, hit the brakes, come to a red light, you got to be stopped, fully stopped, a certain amount of time, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it is, and it's going to show ads. Digital ads. Imagine something like that. Technology absolutely everywhere. It's kind of cool. I don't know about ads, but could be interesting. We're going to see all kinds of things like this pop up. Anyway, there's a law going through here, or being written, getting ready to be passed, California State Legislature, to regulate and approve this and make it make sense. So, might not be too long before we see digital license plates. Interesting. Is it time to be an Apple fanboy? Almost. Not quite. It is time to talk about Apple, but not really in a fanboy kind of way. So, you probably have heard with the iPhone 4, and any device with iOS 4, but mostly with the iPhone 4, that if you hold your phone a certain way, you lose signal. Okay? That's because what we found here is, see the black bar on each one of those spots? Makes each part of that band an antenna. And when you hold it a certain way, your hand is blocking the antenna, and it causes a lack of signal. People asked Apple about this. What do we do? What did Apple respond with? Don't do that. Doctor, it hurts when I touch here. Well, don't touch there. You get it? They said don't hold it there if that causes a problem. Now, it's never really been a case with a cell phone manufacturer before where we had to worry about how we held the phone. Now, with the original iPhone and previous and other iterations, 3G and 3GSs, for example, right, the battery is down here, low rear facing, and it doesn't generally get in the way if you hold it. You've got it like this, trying to see what makes sense, right? And you're not really in the way as often, unless you really have a death grip and hold it this way, but I don't see people doing that. Right? And this is very common with a lot of other manufacturers to have a bottom rear facing antenna. The FCC says that it has to do with the radiation being absorbed by your body. Apple made a bold move by integrating it in iPhone 4 in the band here. So they say that another fix is, not from Apple, but you can put Scotch tape down over the part that has the issue. And I guess that prevents it from being absorbed by you, Or, of course, Apple's money-making solution is buy a bumpers case, the one that goes all the way around the outside. So now you got rubber between you and your body. Rubber doesn't absorb the signal, so then it doesn't get to your body, and neither does your body. I don't understand how, if rubber doesn't allow it out, how it works properly. I don't know. I can't really speak to that. But Apple took a shot. Now, maybe it can be fixed by software. I know people who seem to think that it can. I have no idea. So I guess we'll just have to see how it all works out. But in the meantime, as ridiculous as it is, just be careful how you hold the phone. Hold it up more towards the top, or, frankly, I've just been keeping it in my pocket and I've been using a headset. That might be a solution for you too. It's stupid. They took a risk and it didn't work out. But it is what it is. We have it now. What can we do? We can wait for an update. There's talk that 4.0.1 will fix this. Apple mentioned it, then they pulled it, and then it came back. So I don't know. Anyway, find a workaround in the meantime. If you haven't bought one, maybe you want to wait until they've ironed this out. This is a pendulum. People want very sexy design, and then it gets there and design limits functionality, and then they swing back and they just want it to work, and then it works, but it's not nice enough, so then they want it to look pretty again. And this is what we go through in technology all the time. So it'll all get worked out, I'm sure. Yep, they're at it again. It's not as bad as the last time, and it's not really the same thing, but Facebook has made another change that people may or may not be happy with. And it's not really Facebook's fault. Let me explain. So you click accounts on the top right-hand corner, and you get the drop-down. You click Edit Friends. Once the friends list comes up, on the left-hand side, you've got a bunch of different options to choose from and sort by. Click Phone Book. What you now see is an aggregate list of all your friends with their phone numbers. Now, here's where Facebook is not at fault. It only shows the people who have already published their phone number. For example, if you are friends with me and you look, you won't see me. My name won't be there. Won't be a phone number for me because I don't publish my phone number on Facebook. So there's one way out of it. Just don't publish your number. On the other hand, your phone number is hidden in a small little innocuous place at the very, very bottom amidst email addresses of your info tab. Not something that's really readily available without some hunting. This kind of puts it at the forefront. But all it puts at the forefront is information that you have already chosen to share with everybody on your friends list. Now we're just going to have to make sure that it's only available to people on your friends list. The other problem is, though, if you're not on my friends list but you're in my phone and I use Facebook for iPhone, you show up there as well. So John Smith, at 555-9673, who's in my phone and doesn't use Facebook, because I have Facebook for iPhone, when I go onto Facebook.com through my computer, I go there, it says John Smith and his number, 555-9763, invite to Facebook. So it's got his number on Facebook, hopefully only viewable to me, but his number is still there. And he's somebody who chose to not only not share his number, but not even use Facebook. Now his number is there. That's a little disconcerting. And I'm not really sure who it's visible to besides me. But the point is, somebody who doesn't even use the service should not have their number associated with it in any way. So expect a big stink about this. I'm sure people are going to freak out and they're going to come to terms with it and they're going to fix it or whatever. First iteration. I'm not thrilled with it, but I'm not really angry like the last time. So we'll just see how it plays out. Anyway, that's all. Check the Geek every week.